I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you. If you do not do these three things before you run a Facebook ad, you might as well kiss your ad spend. Bye bye. If you are a Facebook ads beginner or a Facebook ads expert, or if you're in between that, if you do these three things, your Facebook ads are going to be profitable, scalable, and going to generate a huge return on investment. Let me hop on my computer right now so I can show you the top three things you should do before you run a Facebook ad. What's going on, everybody? So today I want to go over the top three things you must do before running a Facebook ad, so that way it works the very first time that you actually run it and you don't just lose a lot of money like I have, unfortunately, in the past when running these Facebook ads. So if you do these three things, you're pretty much very prepared, very set to run a very profitable Facebook ad and to get a huge ROI. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into this then. So you can't just throw money onto Facebook and expect to get leads. Even if you're spending only $5 a day, you need to be still doing these tactics I'm about to show you so that people actually will click on your ad and actually work with you and actually do business with you. And that way you can make a profit and be happily ever after. And you simply can't. So don't get me wrong. None of this stuff is, super complicated, in detail, rocket science, X plus Y, Z, whatever. Yeah, I'll show the picture of the complicated meme and stuff like that. But it's not that complicated. It's very simple, actually. But you just need to know what to do and how to do it, and then you will succeed with Facebook ads. Many people have done it before. I've done it. Thousands of other marketers have done it as well, and it can work for you. So if you don't do these three things, however, you could be like a whole lot of other marketers who, never get the ROI they want, never get the return that they want, because they don't do these three things and they are doomed to fail. Dun dun dun. So let's get straight into it. So I'm gonna go order of importance. So three, two, one. So number one is the most important thing that you have to critically must do, or else kiss your ad spend goodbye, and kiss your clients goodbye if you're running ads for them. So number three on the list is perfecting the follow-up process. So what does that mean? So even if you're getting people to click on your ad, that's great. Congratulations, you did your job. What what is gonna happen after that? Or like, where are they sent to? How are you gonna communicate with them even further? Is it gonna be through Messenger? Is it gonna be through a lead form? Is it gonna be a website? Are you gonna actually hit them up and call them on the phone to follow up with them? That's what many real estate agents do for whatever. But you need to have an established follow up process. It doesn't make any sense that you're running an ad and then your ad works great. You spent all this time making a great, awesome ad, and then all of a sudden, they get to the follow up, they click on it, and then the customer has no idea what to do and, doesn't know what to click on, doesn't know what to do. They don't know what to expect. So you always want to let the customer know what to do or what to expect. So let me give you an example. If, let's say, you are a real estate agent and someone clicks on your lead form and they fill out their lead stuff and they fill out their lead details and then they send it to you. So that's great. So you should tell the customer that they should expect a call from you, an email from you, from the lead magnet, etc., so on and so forth. If you're an e-commerce store and someone clicks on your ad, let's say for a product, you should lead them directly to the product page, and your product page should be easily visible that they can click on something that says buy now or look into more detail or learn more and something like that. You always want to make sure that your follow-up process is on point and perfect. For example, another example is if you lead them to a website, make sure that the load time on the website is fast as well. So you don't that's where a lot of people fall short. You can go on many Google sites and Google testing sites actually have different internet website loader parameters that can let you know how fast your website actually loads. So that's also very important. So perfect your follow-up process before you even think about running an ad. Number two is create something of value, aka a lead magnet. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you, no one is going to buy something from you like immediately unless it's like $1 or like $2. You can't expect to sell even like a $30 product right from a Facebook ad to what's called a cold audience, an audience that's never seen you before, which I'm assuming is most of your audience. So you need to give away something for free or heavily, heavily, heavily discounted so that people will initially trust you and they get to know you. No one buys from strangers, but people will buy from friends without hesitation. There's a really great sales quote, and it goes, in all even situation, friends will still buy from friends, but in an uneven situation, friends are going to still buy from friends. So, in short, build a relationship with your customers. Send them newsletters. If they sign up for a lead, send, more value. So for example, if you're a digital marketer, you want to give away, let's say, like a cheat sheet or a PDF or something like that. And then once they get it, send them more cheat sheets, send them more videos, send them more PDFs. Give them so much value that they trust you and, they want to work with you. And another thing is, if you do this, it shows that you know what you are talking about. So for example, if you're a consultant and you give them information about whatever you're consulting about. So let's say if you're a lawyer and you give them like not like legal advice, since I know that's illegal, but like things to be aware of about the legal process, they're gonna completely trust you. They're gonna want to do business with you because like, okay, this guy is giving me some awesome advice. He knows how he's doing. And it also shows that you can communicate at the level of the customer. So, because if the customer can understand what value you're doing, uh, if the customer can understand what type of information that you're giving out, then the process is going to be so much easier, and the customer is going to trust you 100%. And and if they trust you, they will buy for you because, like I said, people will buy from friends without hesitation. So the number one thing that you need to do before you even run a Facebook ad is to do your market research. If you can, this pretty much forms the basis of everything. If you don't do your market research, you can just pretty much just kiss everything goodbye with Facebook ads and stuff like that. You might as well, just, I don't know, go do your day job, work at McDonald's or something like that. Not that working at McDonald's is bad, but you might as well not be running Facebook ads if you don't do your market research. If you don't know who your customer is, how in the world and stars and garters do you expect to sell to them? Like seriously, like if you don't know their problems, their pain points, their greatest desires, how do you expect to sell to them? Because no one, think of it this way, if a random person on the street is trying to sell you a pillow and you've got 4,000 pillows at home, then you're not going to buy it. You're not going to buy that pillow because, they didn't do their research on you and they know that you don't need a pillow. But let's say you need a blanket. If that person did research saying, hey, you need a blanket, and, they know why, they learn your pain points of not having a blanket, it gets too cold at night and yada yada, and they know your greatest desire, you want to sleep warm and comfortably, they can sell you that blanket and then they can offer you that blanket, and it's like, okay, wow, I actually needed that blanket. So, so that's a good example, I would say. I'll give myself a 10 out of 10 out of that. Comment below if you would give me a 10 out of 10 out of that. But anyway, learn their pain points and their greatest desires. Because if you know that, you can use that to your own advantage and give it to them when you create something of value. And you don't want to give it to them outright or else you're not going to make money, but you give them a snippet of it. So like maybe like a free sample of like a miniature blanket, and then the people can see like how it feels and stuff like that. And then once they're ready, they'll actually buy a full length blanket from you. So something like that. And also, it's not just learning about their pain points and their greatest desires. You also want to go where the customer goes to get the information to solve their problem. So, for example, if people are trying to, let's say, sell a house, they're going to go on sites like Zillow. They're going to look up information on blogs and stuff like that, like best ways to sell your house. They might go on marketing reports and trend reports about selling houses and stuff like that. So do your market research if you want to be a good Facebook advertiser. And these tips are everything you need to do, whether you're a beginner or whether you're an expert. You have to do these 3 things in order to actually profit on Facebook. So definitely do, but most importantly, do your market research. So yeah, so that's everything that you need to do. Those are the top 3 things you have to do if you, before you run a Facebook ad, if you want it to be successful, if you want it to generate good ROI, and if you want it, to make profit on Facebook. These are the top 3 things. If you do these 3 things, your Facebook ad should be very fine. If you have any more questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. And also comment what other things should people do before running a Facebook ad if you have any ideas. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this quick video about the 3 things you need to do before running a Facebook ad. Again, do these Facebook professionals do this before they run a Facebook ad. Whether you're a Facebook ads beginner, Facebook ads expert, if you do these 3 things, you'll be good. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.